Imagine this. You work hard, really hard for years, you save money, and finally move to Italy. Great food and taxes. One morning, check a bank account, your Italian bank account, and 20% of your transfer is just gone. No email, no warning, just poof. Like your money took a little vacation of its own. What just happened? If you're a foreigner living in Italy or you're about to move to Italy, or even just receiving money from abroad into an Italian bank account, you need to know a tax rule that many people discover the hard way and too late. And trust me, when it comes to Italian taxes, the only thing worse than not knowing the rules is thinking you know them and being completely wrong. So grab your cafe or espresso, sit back, and let's break this down. Let's get into it. The law I'm talking about is the DL 167 on 1990. It's been updated by the Law 97 of 2013. I know, it sounds like a complicated mix of numbers, right? But here's what I'm talking about. If you're a resident in Italy and you receive money from abroad into your Italian personal bank account, your bank can possibly automatically withhold up 20% of the amount. And this applies whether it's a gift from your parents, a payment for a foreign bank account, or even your own money coming from a bank account abroad. And the assumption, the government assumes that this money is undeclared taxable income unless you prove otherwise. So let's talk about an unlucky expat. Okay, let's talk about John, an American who moves to Florence. John's parents back home sent him, let's say, 10,000 to help with the new life. But when it arrives into the Italian bank account, surprise, his bank withholds 2,000. That's a 20% tax of a gift. Clearly, John is confused. This is my own money. I don't owe taxes on this, he says. But the Italian tax system says guilty until proven innocent. So now John has two options. One, he accepts the loss. Not ideal, okay? The other option is he proves to the Italian authorities that the money is not taxable income. And this, my friends, takes effort and time. So, how to prevent this from happening to you? Well, how to protect your money? I have some steps you need to take to avoid a withholding tax of 20%. Number one, use a foreign bank account linked to an Italian account. If possible, keep a foreign bank account open and transfer money to an Italian bank account only when necessary. Then label your transfer correctly. Make sure that the bank transfer reference description is crystal clear. Gift from family, for example, personal savings, or transfer from my own account can help signal that this is not taxable income. We call that as dicitura bonifico, or if you want using Italian words, causale bonifico. Then declare foreign assets in your Italian tax return. It's so important. I'm talking about the wealth tax. If you have more than 15,000 in a foreign account at any point in time during a given year, you must declare them in the RW framework of your Italian tax return. Even though tax is due, not declaring can lead to big fines. And yes, request a refund if you were wrong taxed. Don't surrender. If the bank already withheld 20% and you believe it was not justified, you can claim it back in your tax return. But let's be real, it's better to avoid a headache in the first place. Now, let's take a look about Sarah. Sarah is British, she lives in Milan, she knows about this rule, so she transferred the 2,000 or 20,000 from her UK bank, and she says, okay, let's start from the bottom. She writes a very clear transfer description like personal saving transfer, non-taxable. She gets in touch with the Italian bank officer in advance, and she keeps documents ready to prove the money was already taxed in the UK. Results: 0 issues, 0 taxes withheld. Be like Sarah. What is the big takeaway here? So, if you're receiving money from abroad because of your work provided, because of your gift from your parents, for whatever reason, don't get caught off guard. Plan ahead. Be proactive. Keep track of everything and never assume that a system will work in your favor. And yes, if you need professional advice, well, You know where to find us.
At Studio Rigo, we provide world-class tax and financial guidance for expats and international professionals in Italy. We don't just help you stay compliant. We craft strategic tax solutions tailored to high-level individuals who demand precision and expertise. If you are serious about optimizing your tax position, visit our website or connect with us on social media. We work with those who value excellence, and we look forward to assisting you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.